it's Jordan. Today I am sharing 3 options for a plant-based packed lunch. My husband Jack works at a place that he does not have access to a fridge or a microwave or any kind of kitchen items. I'm always challenging myself to come up with packed lunches that can be eaten at room temperature, that don't really need to be super cold or don't need to be heated up in a microwave because he just doesn't have access to that. It makes it a lot easier if you are just packing something that you can throw in a cooler bag and just keep it kind of cool until you're ready to eat, and it tastes really good at room temperature. A lot of us have short lunch periods. We only have 30 minutes, maybe even 20, 15 minutes. And I know that's for me. Usually my lunch is 30 minutes. So it's nice to not have to walk to the break room, heat it up, like fight for the microwave and come back, and then you only have like 5 minutes to eat. So this way you pull it right out of your lunch bag. It's ready to eat and it's delicious. Let's get to the recipes.
For our black bean stuffed sweet potatoes, you're going to need 1 cooked sweet potato, black beans, corn, some cilantro, some salsa, and some chili powder and cumin, and an optional lime wedge. So once your potato is cooked, you can bake it or put it in the microwave, and once it's cooled, then just cut it down the middle, and it's going to be nice and tender in the middle. So you're just going to open it up so that we can season the inside. Then we're gonna add some of our cumin. I didn't really measure here, but I'd say it's about ½ teaspoon each. And then some pepper, and of course some salt. And this is just gonna give the flesh of the potato tons of flavor, and then just kind of mash those spices in so all the potato is coated in the spices. Then you're just gonna top with your rinsed and drained black beans from the can, followed by your corn. I just used some frozen corn that I thawed, but you could also use canned corn or fresh corn, whatever you have on hand. Then I sprinkled on some fresh cilantro. I love cilantro, but you could certainly leave this out if you don't like cilantro. And then some spoonfuls of your favorite jarred salsa, and a lime wedge, along with some of this Sabra guacamole. So it comes in this little single container, and the ingredients were really good on this. I was kind of surprised, so I went for it. Now, this is Jack's favorite. This is his everything veggie bagel that I make for him pretty much every day in some shape or form. So for this, you're going to need the everything bagel, of course, but you could use your favorite savory bagel. And then I'm just gonna spread on some hummus on one side and some vegan mayo on the other side. If you like one better than the other, you could put hummus on both sides, you could put mayo on both sides, whatever you like. He likes both. And then we do some cucumber along with some red onion. And I just love this because you can use whatever favorite veggies that you like or that you have on hand. This is just a combination that he loves, along with some peppery arugula. And then you just put the bagel together. This is super simple, but it's so hearty and so delicious. And then I just cut it in half because it's a little easier to eat. Pop it in the container along with any other vegetables, or sometimes it's pretzels, sometimes it's pickles. This time we had some cucumber and carrots. I think this was my favorite of the bunch, and it is a Waldorf tofu salad. So this is everything that you're going to need for the salad. So it's kind of a play on like a chicken Waldorf salad, but instead we're using cubed tofu. And to make the tofu, I just cubed it, and then I added some of this seasoning, but I think any like poultry kind of seasoning would work. So like some sage and some rosemary, thyme, salt, and pepper, any of those ingredients just to kind of give it that like roasted chicken flavor, but with tofu would work really, really well. So I just popped it onto a silicone baking sheet, baked it in the oven. I'll put the recipe down below so you can see, and then it turns nice and golden brown, and the texture gets a lot better when you bake tofu. Then in a bowl, you're just gonna add the rest of your salad ingredients. So we've got some grapes, some chopped Granny Smith apple, some chopped celery, half of a lemon zested, and then some fresh parsley, and about 1/4 cup of some sunflower seeds. You could also use walnuts or any other kind of nuts or seeds. And then about 1/3 cup of hummus, and 1/4 cup or 2 large tablespoons, I would say, of vegan mayo, and then half of your lemon squeezed. And these are all really traditional ingredients that go in a normal Waldorf salad, but we're just subbing in tofu to make it vegan, and all the flavors were so amazing. I love the combination of savory and then the sweet from the grapes and the apple. You could serve this so many different ways, on crackers, on a bed of lettuce, but I had this really good bread that I wanted to use, so I pretty much every day made it into a sandwich and added some lettuce that I had on hand as well. I like using the lettuce as like a barrier between the salad ingredients and the bread, because then the bread doesn't get soggy. So if you pack this the night before, your bread's not going to be all soggy, which is really great.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have favorite packed lunches, please let me know about them down below. Also, let me know if you have any video requests or questions. Right now, I'm making sure that I reply to every single comment, so I'll definitely reply if you have a question. Subscribe to my channel and like this video if you want to see more like it. Otherwise, I will see you next week for another one.